Mike Joseph standing by on the sideline. He has the executive director of the Maroon Club, Josh Azer, to chat with. Here's Mike.
Well, it's been a little over a year since I've had the pleasure of talking to Josh Azer, the director of athletic development here at Lafayette and the executive director of the Maroon Club. Josh, great to have you back here on the halftime show.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it.
Before we move forward, let's turn back a little bit, talk about last week. I mean, it was a huge week for the college. We had the Hall of Fame dinner. You had a chance to induct Dana and William into the Hall of Fame. And how did that weekend go? Talk a little bit about that, because it was a big weekend here on campus.
It was a big weekend. We had a great Hall of Fame class. We had Matt Rutt, who was back from track and field. We had George Watts from baseball. We had Linda Santone on the women's lacrosse side. It was really awesome. And then 86 and 87 men's soccer were back, and they surprised Dennis Bond by actually giving a check for $55,000 to support the soccer program, which was tremendous.
That's unbelievable. And when you talk about the Hall of Fame, we talk about the contributions that people make into that. And it gave you a chance, I think, to introduce one of the big things you're working on now, the Lafayette Champions Fund. Tell me a little bit about that, because that is going to be huge here on campus.
Yeah, it really is. The whole point of the Leopards Champions Fund is to make sure that we're providing scholarship for our student athletes to help us win, to help us get better. And this was $1 million fund from a bunch of donors that came together because they're passionate about Lafayette athletics and they want us to succeed. And we hope that a lot of people will be interested in supporting the Leopards Champions Fund going forward, because it's going to help us to win those championships that we're after.
Well, that's exactly what we're after. And we saw, obviously, with Game 153, you see the output. You see how people want to be a part of it and stuff. And to do that, it takes a chance. It really takes you to reach out to them. Some people often wonder, how do they get involved with that? Tell me a little bit about that. How can people just kind of reach out to you, get involved with your staff, and maybe get in contact so they can do the things that we need them to do?
Right. There's a lot of folks out there on the road talking to people. Maybe people watching today have heard from myself or some of my colleagues. We did the Bring the Roar Challenge, where we were trying to reach out to parents, alumni, friends during the 153rd game, and we were able to bring in so much support for that. Your colleague John Leone is out there talking to people all the time, myself. Our information's available on goleopards.com, but hopefully a lot of people saw what we did for Bring the Roar. We brought in over 2,144 donors during that period leading up into the game, and we were thankful for all of that support. And again, as we get to December 31, we hope that people, as they're looking to make their contributions for the end of the calendar year, will look to us to support these student athletes, which we're greatly appreciative for.
Now, you talk about $1 million donation for 131. Is that what you were looking for? $1 million? Obviously, we always want more, but $1 million in a quick period of time, that is absolutely amazing for a school of our size.
Yeah, we were pretty close during that Bring the Roar to getting that $1 million mark. The Leopards Fund was $1 million, the Champions Fund, which was great. We're very lucky to have people that care so much about Lafayette and the athletic department here, and we hope that there's more people out there that will be generous with their time, talent, and treasure going forward.
Yeah, and the Leopards Champions Fund, we want to make sure we talk about that. That is a great fund for us, and the college just seems to be reaching out, and people seem to be reaching back, and I think that's a direct correlation between yourself and obviously President Byerly.
Yeah, we have a lot of support from President Byerly, also Dr. McCutcheon, Katie McKittrick. We're very happy with this Champions Fund, and we look forward to publicizing it more and more as the years go on and getting more people to be involved to support the great student athletes that we have here at Lafayette.
Amazing. Now, I did a little research on you and your master's degree in sports leadership. Well, I'll tell you what, Gary, sports leadership, there's nobody better here on campus than Josh Azer. Thank you for a couple minutes.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate
Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, and you're right, Mike. Josh certainly leading the fundraising here at Lafayette College.